everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect Your Angels with the weekly Oracle card reading. And this is going to be the reading for the week of October the 13th all the way to the 19th. And I'm really excited for this week's reading because it's my birthday week, and also because I'm actually going to be speaking at a women's conference here in Alberta the day of my birthday. So let's find out what the angels want for all of us to know for that week. And I'm going to be working with the Healing with the Angels deck. Haven't worked with this one in a while, and it's one of the first decks that I actually ever got. So I've already called on the angels, the archangels, to ensure that I can bring forth these messages clearly and accurately for everybody and for the highest good of all, and to allow me to get my ego out of the way so that the messages that are coming through are clear and accurate, as I said. So I will shuffle the cards and we will see what comes up. I'm going to take that one for Monday and Tuesday. And this one will be for the middle of the week. And one more. Oop. This one for the end of the week. Okay. So we'll start at the beginning of the week. Self-acceptance. This is really great because it's funny that a lot of people that I've been talking to lately have issues around self-acceptance and self-respect. It's, the mind stories or the soundtracks that have been playing in their head from when they were even little. And, when you're small, your brain isn't yet adapted to know what to do with some of the stuff, the sensory input that it gets. So it kind of just stores it away in a file, and it just lingers around, and you don't really know what to do with that. You don't know how to process it or anything like that. So, we grow up really worried about what other people think, because your parents might have said that, well, clean up this place, somebody's coming over, what are they going to think, look at yourself, you can't walk around with that on, what are people going to think? And so there's a lot of you out there right now that are really having a struggle around self-acceptance and worrying about what other people think. And I want to tell you right now that I love this quote by Wayne Dyer. He says, "What other people think of me is none of my business." And it's so true, because you know what? People are going to have an opinion of you whether you like it or not. You can't control that. The only thing you can control is who you truly are. So just take care of yourself and do what you need to do to feel like you're being the best that you can be. And that's what's going to radiate out. Then other people, whatever they think, they're going to think. So try not to get wrapped up in that, okay? But if you are looking for some support around that, check into some of Wayne Dyer's materials, because he's great with that. So I can't remember the book exactly that was in. It might have been No Excuse, or Excuses Be Gone. That might have been the book that it was in, but that's the message for Monday, Tuesday. Stop worrying what other people think. You are beautiful. You are perfect. You are whole. You are a child of God. God doesn't make mistakes. And by God, I'm saying God. But, if you feel better with the term source, universe, creator, whatever, okay? So just know that you came from this all-perfect, all-powerful source. You are a piece of that. So therefore, you cannot be undeserving, okay? Middle of the week, we have power. Wow, this is really a heavy week of some inner work. Power, this is about needing to take back some of your power. A lot of you have been giving that away in the form of saying yes to things. Again, this is coming up a lot too, and I'm kind of sounding like a broken record here. The boundary setting thing, it's huge, and it just keeps coming up. And like the angels, when they want you to know something, they will bring it over and over and over and over and over until you finally get it. So even though you've heard this message before, if you're not acting on it, you're not taking those guided action steps, this is the reminder. They're saying, hey, we've talked about this already. When are you going to do something about that? So stop letting other people push you around, right? Don't let them, just steamroll over you, right? Don't have doormat written across your face. It's okay for you to stand up for what you want, and it's healthy for you to do that. So this is a good time to start doing some of that. Start small, right? I know that's a big leap for a lot of people. So if you're not comfortable coming right out and saying no to something, just say to people, you know what, I need to get back to you on that, right? Or, you don't have to, in that spur of the moment, feel like you are what's the word, obligated to give an answer. So just say, I need some time to think about that, and I will get back to you. And that way, you can go home, you can feel it out, you could think about it. Is this something you really want to do? Maybe you do, but what they're asking of you doesn't really fit with what you're capable of doing right now. So kind of coming up with a counter offer, a compromise, or something that you can then go back to them with and say, look, I'm not able right now to take on blah, 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 but I do want to help, so here's how I can help. Maybe I can't do that on Saturday, but I'm free next Tuesday for a couple hours. Let me do something then, or whatever, right? So you have to feel out the situation. All right, so that's part of taking back your power and setting those boundaries. Don't let people take advantage of you. Okay, and then in the weekend we have blessings, blessings, blessings. So they're coming, they're being sprinkled all over you, but sometimes we're blind to them, right? The reason being is the angels are saying when we ask them for their help, we kind of already create a picture in our mind of how that help's going to show up or what it's going to look like. And, they could be sprinkling all those blessings all around us and giving us the guidance that's going to help us with our situation, but we're so blinded to it because we think it's going to be over here, and really it showed up over here. So when you work with your angels, you have to be kind of very aware of how they're guiding you. It can be very subtle, You could easily sort of tune it out because of the crazy world that we live in, and we're, overstimulated with so many things. We're bombarded all throughout the day with all kinds of things that sometimes it's easy to miss some of the guidance that they give. But they are giving it all the time. But people are like, oh no, my angels gave up on me a long time ago. I don't get any guidance. I'm like, you're always getting guidance. You're probably just not picking up on it. So start paying attention, repeated gut feelings, repeated thoughts, repeated knowingness about something or things you're seeing. Those are all ways that they're going to communicate with you. So tune into that. It could be very subtle. It could be a thought that it's in and out of your head in an instant. And so what you have to do is slow things down a little bit, It's like they're showing me, in those movie reels or whatever, right? When like a videotape kind of thing, and you kind of stop it and you rewind it a little bit, and you have to go almost frame by frame by frame, right? So it's like back up, right? And that's what this is. You have to slow down your thinking sometimes. As a thought comes in, stop. Okay, where is this coming from? Is this something that's worthy of my time and energy? Yes, no, whatever. And then you can kind of act from that point. But that, you got to slow it down so you can pick up on the guidance. And the other thing that they're saying to remind you of is if you want louder guidance or signs from them, ask for that. You can do that. You have that capability. So if you're the type of person that you really feel like to get the guidance, you need them to almost hit you over the head with it, tell them. Say, hey, angels, I'm really busy. I'm crazy, going full throttle over here. And if you're trying to guide me on something, I am certainly not picking it up right now. So give it to me in another way where I will, or give it to me louder or something to that effect so that they know that you need it that way. And then if it gets too loud and you don't like that anymore, then you can say, okay, I'm better at this now. You don't need to hit me over the head so much now. You can back up with that, right? So you're always in control of what it is that you need with them. You can always tell them, louder, softer, faster, slower, whatever it is that you need, okay? And I just wanted to let you know that because a lot of people they're like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And you absolutely can. So through the week, you're going to be doing a little bit of introspective work, really being mindful of not beating yourself up because you are right where you need to be right now. And then in the weekend, really tune in what's going on around you. Are you getting some guidance that you might have missed? Is there something going on in your life that's sort of a hidden blessing that you hadn't really looked at that way before? There's always lessons in every situation. So really, you might need to dig a little deeper on some of that to find the answers. Okay, so that's a very interesting week ahead. It's very exciting, as I said, because it falls on my birthday week. So I'll be sure to pay attention to those messages. And I just want to let you know, keep watching over the next little bit because I've been working like a fiend on a very, very big project and I'm getting really excited to finally announce it to you and the world and everybody. So keep watching here because that announcement is going to be coming up very, very soon. And in the meantime, enjoy, have a great week. Don't forget to check out my Facebook. We can connect over there. It's facebook.com/connect, the number 2, your angels. Connect to your angels. Come over, say hi. I would love to chit chat with some of you guys and visit me over there, okay? So have a good one. Keep working with your angels, and we'll see you here next week.